Waiting for a few to come in. Waiting for a few to come in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Your girl is back. I am back. And I am back walking. Whoo, child. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Ay, ay, ay. Y'all step into the live. Step into the live. Step into the live. Like and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. You get a lot from my channel. You get health and fitness. You get makeup. You get good food. A little comedy. A little inspiration. You get a lot coming from my channel. So, what they say, clock this T, what's up? Salute. Good morning, salute. Welcome in. Whew. Slow walking guys, salute. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Your girl is back. And I got a lot of catching up to do. In more ways than one. I got a lot of catching up to do. Ooh, wait. Get a few more in. Before I get started. Cause, ooh, wee. That's all I can say. Is ooh, wee. Yeah. But yeah, y'all read that title though. Your girl is back. And a lot of catching up to do. So, rewinding it all the way back, we are almost at the end of April. And I hadn't walked outside in 2 months. And the last time I went walking was when I was here and I got this stick from my Black History video that I did. If you haven't seen it, it's the one where I was holding that big old staff and I was doing the outfit transitions. Good morning, YouTube Life. Yeah, it has been a long time. I'm about to tell y'all what's going on. I'm about to tell y'all what had happened was. So starting back, all the way back to first week of February, my trainer that I had been going to, his services are free when you get the Well Hub membership app, and I got that through my job. And so for a couple of weeks leading up to that day, I began this notification talking about that service was going to go on the diamond plan, or platinum plan. And so I said, okay, well, let me see what this is all about. So I log in and I look at the plans and see the cost ranges and stuff like that. The damn diamond plan is like $300 a damn month. I said, hey, yo, that's a freaking car note. That's a freaking light bill. That is a freaking income-based 1-bedroom apartment in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But along with that plan, not only do you get access to his services, but all of these other gyms all over the world. I'm like, dude, I'm in Memphis. I ain't going nowhere to work out aside from Memphis. And if I do go out of town or whatever, I'm not going to be working out 9 times out of 10. unless I actually don't forget to pack my workout shoes or whatever, and I can do a little something at the hotel, gym or Airbnb or whatever, you know. But if I'm on vacation, I'm relaxing. I mean, pretty much when I went to Dallas, Raven and me, in a couple of years back, we went for Mo 3 Day, and I had plans on exercise. Child, please, that shit went out the window. That did not happen at all. And Raven was like, I told your ass you weren't gonna be doing no damn exercise. And I don't know why you packed your stuff, your workout clothes anyway. You know good and well you weren't gonna be exercising. I was like, hey man, I still got goals. But yeah, so that first Monday in February, that change took effect. And you know, a lot of people that were on that app using his services let him know, and so he emailed the company to try and set up a meeting to try to at least get it down to something more reasonable, you know, because not only was that affecting his clientele, and not even the money, but the relationships. I mean, I'm pretty much with that group, so yeah, so he credited us that workout that Monday. And so he said, I'm had a meeting, I'm gonna let y'all know. So Monday passed, Tuesday passed, and Wednesday he was like, well, unfortunately I couldn't get it down, but I got a solution, you know, hopefully that'll help. He said, you know, if I can, you know, for $200 a month, you can come into the gym 1 day a week, and I will give you a workout list that you can do at home or at whatever gym you go to. And that's not a bad plan. It is not bad at all. But unfortunately, in my case personally, because FredEx cutting hours, they want us to be homeless at this goddamn point. But they cut our hours, and so that was kind of out of the cards for me because I'm the head of the damn household. So an extra $200, you know, it will be hard. You know what I'm saying? That's like what they say, squeezing blood out of a turnip. You know, you know, that was going to be a feat for me, especially when I got other stuff, life, you know what I'm saying, all the other stuff. It just wasn't gonna work out. And so I told him, yo, you know, I'll let you know. And so since I had the rest of that week free, I went on ahead and filmed my Black History video. I went on ahead and filmed it, and stuff like that for that 2 days, edited it, uploaded it. It was great. Video was great. So I pretty much took that week, and then the following week I took that off so I can reevaluate and plan as far as the workouts I was going to do, how I was going to get my steps and my cardio in, as well as my meal plan. So I had all that mapped out, laid out. Cool. So that first week, I got my workouts saved up, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's no excuse for not being active when all you gotta do is just search on YouTube. All the workouts, you know, are free for the most part. I ain't gonna say all of them, but you can find workout videos for free on YouTube, and they work. They would definitely put a good workout in, you know what I'm saying? And as long as you stay consistent and keep your eating on track, your macros, stay in the deficit, all that stuff, you'll be fine. You do good. And true enough, that first week did good. I lost 3 pounds. So I did good. Down 3 pounds. I was like, okay, yeah, we got this. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing to a beast. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing to me. I'm a beast. And 2020, pretty much 2019, 2020, I was working out at home anyway. And I was damn near almost broke 200, you know, before life and bullshit hit. My life be lifing. But okay, so did all of that. First week went back good. Boom. So boom, I catch a cold. Let me tell y'all something. Kids are freaking germ spreaders. Okay? No matter how much you keep everything sanitized and disinfected, no matter how much you pump them up with multivitamins and airbornes and Claritin and Zyrtex, they will still get you sick. They will still get sick, and they will still get you sick. True enough, my daughter comes home sniffling. Then boom, it hits my son. He's warmed up, got a little fever. Boom, I get hit. I said, okay, I get hit, but I ain't that bad. So I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna go through it. I'm still gonna push it. Now, the thing about it is, when you're sick and you try to continue to work out, it's going to be even more challenging because you're talking about sinuses, you're talking about allergies, and if it starts getting to like respiratory, so it's challenging. It's challenging, and you can still work out, but you gotta take it a little easy. And I'm still doing my workouts, whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna turn this heat off because I'm already, already hot, stuff like that. I'm gonna sweat this shit out, knock it out, boom, I'm good. So get through workout number 1, boom, cool. And for whatever happened during that workout, I think we were doing RDLs, and the presenter I was following, a lot of presenters in these workout videos, they will demonstrate the workout first and then you get on with it. But in this case, she was just going through it, and I realized, like, oh shit, she ain't demonstrating, she getting to it. So I go ahead and knock out those few reps that I missed to catch up. So apparently I had either overextended or pulled a little too far back, or probably just jerked the weight up because I was using 15 for RDLs. And for those who don't know what RDLs are, they're reverse deadlifts. Okay? And when you do a reverse deadlift, you're going down and then you kind of pulling yourself up. But what you don't want to do is stand up too straight, because if you will, that'll hurt your back. And I think that's what happened. So I did that, and I didn't feel it just yet. I was still straight, got it over with. All right, cool. So the next workout, for ladies, well, anybody I should say, but ladies, because he is eye candy. If you don't know who Mr. London is, I highly encourage you to check him out. Mr. London does a lot of indoor walking videos, and they're very good. You will definitely get a good sweating. You will definitely get a good workout in with Mr. London. He's very good. So I go to my second video, which was Mr. London's video, and I'm going through it, but I'm noticing like the fatigue was fatiguing. So I was not, at my fullest capacity, and I was just like dog shit tired. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna modify, but I'm gonna keep my feet moving. I'm gonna keep my legs going. And right towards, I think 20 minutes 20 minutes from it being over with, I start feeling my back. My lower left lat, I'm starting to feel it. And I'm like, okay, that's not good. So now I'm kind of like stretching, moving, kind of easing into my moves or whatever. And it just wouldn't let up. And then by the end of it, my back was freaking screaming. And to where the days after that, just simply walking, just regular walking, like walking to the store, walking to work, walking to the bathroom. It was terrible. It was terrible. Okay. And not only am I feeling it on the left side of my lower lat, but I'm also feeling it towards the center of my back and down into the crack of my ass in the upper part. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck did I do to myself? Man, look, I was sitting on a heated blankets. I had an ice pack. I had a hot pack. I was using freaking icy hot Thermacare. You name it. A leave. Man, look. And I said, yeah, I'm going to have to sit this out because I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to walk. I wasn't able to do any type of workouts. So that took me 2 weeks to recover. I was down for 2 weeks from that recovering. And then not to mention, I still had that damn cold. So that was pretty much all of February. I was down recovering from that. All right, so now fast forward is March. I'm on vacation for my birthday. My birthday was March 3rd. And I get a text from Coach. And he said, we back. And I was like, oh, snap, yo, that's what's up. We back. So he said, you know, he was able to move it down to the Starter Plus. And that wasn't but like maybe $10 more from the plan I had. I said, I bet. So I gone ahead and update my plan. We back rolling. And after I left the grocery store, because I was already at the store when he texted, you know, I said, all right, I'm gonna put this stuff up and I'm gonna head down there. But when I got there, the studio was closed. And I think around that time, unless you let him know, he's probably not going to be there. It's probably off for lunch or things like this. So I was like, all right, okay, cool. It is what it is. I'll come back Wednesday. But because it was my vacation, that didn't happen. And so I said, okay, you know, go ahead, enjoy my vacation and stuff like that. And we good to go. All right. Vacation over with. Second week in March. Second and third week in March, I get sick again. Winter comes home sniffling. Everybody in the damn house sick. We got another damn cold. But this time around, it was a bastard. Man, my sinuses and my allergies. Oh my God. It was terrible. It was terrible. And not to mention, not only was we sick, but Jeremy had various appointments. And because we had to pay to park downtown and stuff like that, I had to drop him off and, you know, then come back and all that stuff. But yeah, finally get better with that. And so now I'm still not 100%, but good enough to at least move. So I come back. And I come back Y'all, when I say that first workout, that first workout was the devil. I mean, I was so doggone winded and we just doing strength training then. But man, that was terrible. And of course I knew because, I was still, I'm recovering. So of course, not only was I recovering from the cold, but getting myself back active in 2 months, it was going to take a toll. So I'm very realistic and aware of all of that. And so I do the workout, and I ended up having to stay out so I can fully recover with all the appointments and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm like, cool, all right, I'm better again. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, Winter gets sick Thursday, and she's crying, and she's like, Mommy, I threw up. Can I stay home from school? And I said, we'll see how you feel in the morning, Pooh. So she gets sick, and fast forward Friday morning, she throws up again. And I said, okay, I'm thinking her stomach didn't react to whatever it was we had for dinner the night before, because Winter, for those who don't know, with her gastroschisis, a lot of times certain foods don't agree with her, or certain brands don't agree with her, and it affects her absorption and it comes back up. So we have to be careful with that. So that's what I'm thinking it is. So she's out of school, and the night passed. I'm at work, boom, I get a text. Jocelyn threw up too. Wait, what? What the fuck? Okay, now Jocelyn's sick. Boom, another text. Jordan just threw up. Wait, what? Boom, Jeremy's sick. He had to force himself to throw up. And on top of that, diarrhea. I'm like, okay. And I'm still under the impression, I'm like, okay, we all ate the same thing, so I'm assuming that the meat that I got, it's not agreeing with everybody, and it's not a brand that I used before. That's what I'm thinking is happening. Man, I'm at work. It's almost time for me to clock out. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Boom. I feel my stomach, and I said, oh shit. Yeah, I'm finna go take my ass to the house. Something ain't right. And now I got chills. My body is aching. I'm nauseous, but I don't throw up. I rarely throw up. But it definitely came out the other way, and it wasn't pretty. So now all the Saturday, I ain't no good. I'm out, I'm hot, I'm cold, running to the bathroom. I'm just, And then, boom, Junior gets hit. What? So, apparently, initially I thought it was food poisoning, but Monday, I took, the little ones were okay. So, they were okay enough to go back to school. They were okay, but not completely 100. At least Winston and Junior wasn't. Joy was the only one that did not get sick. She was the only one that did not get sick, but everybody else did. Out of 7 people in the house. So Monday, the school calls. Junior throws up again. Had to come and get him. And I was telling his teacher, I said, man, we all have been sick all weekend and stuff like that. And she said, yeah, it's a bug going around because she had 5 other students that were out and complaining of the same symptoms. I said, oh, okay. So we get hit with a freaking stomach flu, probably the freaking norovirus. And I tell the ladies, I said, so obviously it wasn't food poisoning. We got a damn stomach bug. I said, I am about to boil everything in the house. Cause bruh, I don't ever want to go through that again. Ever, 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 ever. That was terrible. So yeah, life had been lifing for the past 2 months. And it threw me all the way off. And I gained damn near all the weight back that I lost. I am pissed. But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the road. So I was like, man, I know you fucking lying. But the bright side is the weather is warm again. I can go back outside. If I don't feel like going outside, I will be inside. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was terrible. It was a trip. So I went on back this morning. Went on back, crushed it. So like I said, of course, because I had been down all of the time, you know, once everything gets back acclimated, I'll be right back. You know, that's the blessing of muscle memory. You know, I'll bounce back in no time and then be right back on the straight path. So I got my potatoes in the oven. My sweet potatoes, they had been in the oven all morning, so they should be good and ready now to take out. So I'm gonna run back that stuffed sweet potato that I made the last time before I got freaking sick. Woo! Man, and like I said, when I got sick that last time, I couldn't smell or taste nothing. I knew it wasn't COVID, for sure. I definitely knew that. But I couldn't smell and I couldn't taste nothing. And in my opinion, I felt like I was eating for nothing. Because I was like, shit. I said, man, next time, if I do this, if I get sick again, God forbid I don't. But if it gets to that magnitude, I said, I'm just going to do straight water fast. Straight water and juice and protein. Because eating was just pointless. I mean, what the fuck? What's the point of eating if you can't smell or taste the damn food? Yeah. Oh my God. Man, that was terrible. When I say I was so happy to smell coffee for the first time. Man, look. It's the little things that you don't think about until it's gone. You know, Mind Cold is definitely undefeated. And yes, the summer is grinding season, for sure, for sure. But yeah, but that's what had been going on. I know, you know, if y'all have been tuning in, y'all were like, dang, you know, did she give up? Did she fall off? Like, dang, what happened? She ain't, man, look, I had been getting hit left and right and left and up and down and up, back and forth. Man, it was like one thing after another. Boom, 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 boom. I said, good Lord. And I am so glad to be back at it. Be back at it and back on it. And we are at that time of the year where the river levels have risen. Because also the past several weeks, it had been raining like a mug. And I was like, God, if you need me to build an ark, just say that. because I just knew Memphis was gonna be flooded. Baby, I don't think I ever seen that much rain in my life. In my 42 years growing up in Memphis, we've had rain, but this rain was something serious. Back to back to back to back to back. And I'm finna show y'all where the river is now. Now, the last time y'all saw we were here, the river was past that set of trees. Now it's up here. And honestly, when I found that stick the last time I was out here was not out that way, but toward like kind of midways in the water. That was where that stick was I found that I did my Black History video. Matter of fact, is that row of trees over there was where I found it. But down there where those trees are, that's land. And that's like a second unofficial walkway down there. So yeah, so the river levels have definitely risen, and I hadn't paid attention to the news. Well, the news hadn't said anything as far as the river cresting. And mind you, we are now just well off into the second month of spring. So of course we will be getting a whole lot more rain in Memphis, especially around the first week in May. So yeah, so that's where the river is now. It has risen. Yeah. It's even crazier once you get toward the parking lot, and I'll show you that when I get there. But yeah, but that is where I am. That's what's been going on these past several months. And man, I tell you, you can feel the changes in your body. You can feel the changes in your body, and you can definitely tell the difference, you know. And I'm pretty sure 99.99% of everybody else in the world too. I hate getting sick. I don't get sick a lot, but when I do, it knocks me on my ass for real. I mean, it'll definitely knock me down. So, but yeah. But yep, I don't think the river will rise any higher than this. It probably will. Don't give me the line to you. Let me show y'all again. So when I found that stick, it was like right here amongst these trees, down there where the water is. When I found that stick, yeah, so I was definitely down there, you know. It was probably that tree right there that I found it. But yep. Woo. Man. I said, shoot, 47 minutes on my training, my session. Shoot. Definitely had been a good little minute. And I am so happy to be back at it. Shoot. I got a doctor's appointment next week. Not next week, but next month. My well woman checkup. And so that was one of the things that I was doing, trying to get myself back on track and, at least have the ball rolling and back active and stuff like that. So that way when I do go to the doctor and I, let her know what I've been doing, health wise, eating wise, obviously, obviously, I ain't gonna be 100 pounds lighter by the time I get there next week. Not shit. I keep saying next week, next month, but so hopefully a little dent in the process. But yeah, I mean, I was so messed up that I wasn't even getting the steps at work like I was doing. It just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. And now they done cut our hours even more at work. I'm sitting here like, look, man, at this rate, shoot, we gonna be sleeping in our damn cars. But I rebuke that though. I rebuke that. We ain't gonna let that happen. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, also another cool little update. My channel is verified now. And that caught me by surprise. My channel is now verified. Honestly, I don't know what happened, how it happened. All I know was I think Sko was live that Thursday. I tuned in to some other channels in the Mo3 sector and clocked out and went home. And then fast forward that night, come back in and work and set up my computer and whatnot. And I saw Bimp was live, so I pulled up in the chat and was like, good evening and salute everybody. And I look and I see my name is highlighted, shaded gray, and there's a check mark next to it. And I was like, hold up, wait, what? Why is my name highlighted? Why is my name shaded and the check mark next to it? Like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm confused. I didn't do anything. I didn't sign up for nothing. I didn't pay for nothing. It just popped up. It just happened. So everybody like, oh snap. Congratulations, Beast. Your channel doing good. Congratulations. And then some's like, wait a minute. How in the world do you your page is verified and you don't have 100K subscribers? I'm like, I don't know. Y'all, look, your guess just as good as mine. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I thought I was supposed to hit up a certain sub count to get verified anyway. But I guess YouTube saw something and I don't know, decided, hey, she's legit. Let's go ahead and verify. Okay, thank you. So I am taking that a little serious as far as my content. But yeah. But let me show y'all where this river is now. So I'm at my car now. And this is where the water is. Ain't that crazy? And see, that does that every year in the spring. Every year. In the springtime. Well, you guys, I have hit my 2 mile mark. Yay me. Whew. It feels great. I am so happy to be back and at it. Ay, ay, ay. Woo. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have my thingy. I don't have my thingy anymore. Hooked up to my windshield, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here and drive. But yeah. All right. Oh man. Oh, let me turn my watch off. Sorry, y'all gotta talk to the hand for a second. You gotta talk to the hand. Woo. All right. All righty. So my total workout, hour and 30 minutes. I burned 794 calories. So, hey Latrice. What's up, dude? But yeah. Where Miss Pooh at? You know, she get on me every time I finish my walk. She like, where your water at? I don't know where you at, Miss Pooh, but here it is. I got it. Oh boy. Yeah. But that's what had been going on, man. So fingers crossed, knock on wood. Throw up some pixie dust in the air, rub a rabbit's foot. That everything from here on out is going to go back great, and shoot, no more hiccups, cause good Lord. And like I told the kids, we got 4 more weeks of school left till the kids are out for the summer. So I'm like, look, I need y'all to get it together and keep it together. Like, look, I don't want to get sick no more. I don't want y'all bringing germs no more. I'm gonna need y'all to wash your hands. I'm gonna need y'all to do this and do that. Wipe everything down. Like, look, shoot, let's finish this school year out strong. They got their last report cards for the active school year. I think last week. So Winter and Junior both got on a roll. They did great. And so of course this final report card that they'll get will be after they're out of school. So what'd you say? You said Jim's got to get away, man. Germs got to get away, man, for real. Gotta go. So, and I got my last vacation of the fiscal year too, in May, and that's the week of Raven's birthday. So I don't know. I don't know what I may do that week. Shoot, honestly, I might go out there in Atlanta and pop up on her butt and just leave Jeremy to the kids. Like, look, hey, this is what y'all eat. Take care of it. Do what you do. I'm finna go. I need a break. Oh, but yep. So it is 10:26 my time, Memphis time, Central Standard Time. So I'm gonna go ahead and run to the grocery store and finish up my meal prep and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any rain, but I do see me walking after I drop the kids off. So yeah, so we're gonna be back on our regular schedule. So we'll be back on it. So yeah, so I will see y'all tomorrow. That's what's been going on. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all share this live. Let everybody knows that, hey, Toya, she back. And the last couple of months was a doozy. The last several months was a doozy. And then also too, we Skull Gang, we lost High Maintenance. She had she had passed away. So that was that hit us very tough too, so Rest in peace, high maintenance, fly high sis. You know, she was a very sweet person, and Raven and I went to a homegoing, and it was definitely filled with love, and she was definitely sent out beautifully. She was very beautiful. But yeah, so with that being said, to go ahead and sign off. We will be back Sunday. The Women of Scolingo, we will be back. Also be looking out for a few special things we got going on. I think we're gonna do like prom edition where we will be highlighting and saluting all the the kids that went to prom this year. So if you have a child or niece, nephew, cousin, friend, whatever, that went to prom this year, and you want want us to shout them out, make sure that you reach out to myself, Raven, it's Toya Baby, and Cream on our IG. And send us those pictures, and we will have that up, and we will definitely do shout out those babies for the prom. I know here, because of the rain and stuff like that, a couple of proms had to be rescheduled, and it was definitely a bummer to some of those kids. But yeah, so we definitely got some things in the works. So yeah, so definitely tune into that. Also, if you have a Slow Walking Guy already, I ain't gotta tell you, I already know. But we are, tune into Just Say No to Sko Nightly. It's Sko Gang and No Gang and Don't Bang. We still in the building. But with that being said, I am signing off. I will see y'all later. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See y'all later. Bye.